y'all. So we are now officially done with Chucky season 1. But before we get into the review, can we please get a big rip in the chat for season 1? It is now over. We have seen everything we wanted to see. We have watched all the great material that Don Mancini has put on screen for us. We laughed, we loved, we cried. But it is now over. What an end to a great season. A season that I didn't think would be very good before it started. I thought that it would just be, how do the kids say these days? Trash. Yeah. Alright guys, let me stop it. We have officially finished Chucky season 1. And like I was saying before, it was a great season. I have very minimal complaints, but at the end of the day, it was so great. But I'm gonna do a season review in a separate video. I just wanted to give y'all a little bit of an idea of what's to come next, because this is gonna be the review for episode 8. By far, the craziest episode that we have seen. Now, where do I even begin with this? Hold on. First of all, Chucky and Tiffany have problems. We've seen this numerous times before in the past films. That kind of led to the major point in this episode that we're gonna cover, and that's the fact that Tiffany turned on Chucky right at the get-go. Now, it was cool to see Tiffany do that because it was a callback to their old relationship problems, like I said, but it was like, whoa, like it came out of nowhere, because like she just went from, oh, Chucky, trying to talk to him. Next minute, she just killed him. I was like, wow, like Tiffany, okay, this is what Tiffany's doing. Then, of course, Tiffany broke up with Chucky again. You know, we've all seen that storyline before. But the biggest shock to me let me take that back. The second biggest thing that Tiffany did was that the reveal that she ratted him out back in the first film. Now, we don't know if Don Mancini made that into a retcon. Who knows? He was probably always planning on putting Tiffany into the series. You never really know, because that was one of those characters that was introduced that was a great change. When she came in, she made such a huge impact, and she was really liked and loved, so I guess that's why he brought her back. Plus, maybe he feels like she was always gonna be a key player. Him revealing that she was the one to snitch out Chucky was insane. Let me know how many of y'all really thought that that was gonna be what the reveal was, because I didn't think that that was coming. Now, the next big thing, Chucky has split himself into 73 different dolls. And not just that, at that point he was still in Nica, so there was 74 Chuckies running around. Could you imagine that? Now, we don't know where they're going with this storyline, because the last we saw, the dolls drove off, but 73 Chuckies, man. I was under the impression he could only be in like 3 things at once, maybe 4, because there was, if you count in Cult, there was the first doll, then there was the second one that was brought by Jennifer Tilly, there was the third one at the end of the film. After that was Nica, so 4. That, I thought that was the most, but bro, 73, and the weirdest thing is they all have like different personalities. So I'm under the impression when he's talking to the other ones, they already know the answers he's gonna say because they're him. No, these ones have like different personalities. That is so crazy to me, because there was this little funny scene where they were all lined up and then one of them kept raising his hand to ask questions. I thought it was pretty funny, hilarious, but they have like different personalities, which is so strange. And after Tiffany killed one of the Chucky dolls, she decided to let Junior keep one, and that one that decided to stay with Junior was happy about it, and Tiffany was okay with it. I'm like, but wait, didn't you just break up with, like, why are you allowing him to keep him, but you just broke up with him, but they're the same person? Like, what? I don't know, man, that was confusing. So then let's move on to the next big point, right? Man, I'm gonna need a big rip for Kyle and her fans. Oh my God, Kyle, why'd they do you like that? When Kyle triggered the bomb, I thought for sure Andy was gone. I was livid. I thought Andy was gone, but I was happy to see Andy's still alive. He comes back, but we have no confirmation of what happened to Kyle. Kyle's the one that triggered that blast. It wouldn't really make sense for all 3 of them to escape, so I'm guessing Kyle's gone, because remember, Devin escaped and so did Andy. Look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If Devin was taken out, I wouldn't have cared. Plain and simple, I wouldn't have cared, because I like Andy, bro. Andy's like one of my favorite characters. I love Andy and I love Kyle. I don't care for Devin, man. But then when you find out it was Kyle that didn't show back up, oh man, bro. Again, I know there's no confirmation, but I'm afraid Kyle's gone, guys. Because why highlight the importance of the blast if nobody was taken out in it? kind of makes it a little bit useless, you know what I'm saying? So let's move on to the next point, the showdown in the theater. When I tell you guys, I was like this when Chucky was under the seat. I was like that every second, bro. That made my skin crawl. I hate seeing things where it comes to the butt, man. Like, oh my God, that was disgusting. Yo, that was disgusting. I could have really went nuts, and he was just talking about it. Let's just move on to the next one. I can't talk about it no more. When we get to the confrontation between Chucky and Jake, that was a little bit crazy, because if Jake just gets a hold of him, like, yo, it's kind of over. And that's what happened. He got a hold of him. Jake was talking his trash, man. I like that. Jake is a little gangster, man. He was talking his trash, put him against the wall, choked his eyes out, and that was it for Chucky, man. And then the final big moment was Andy coming back at the end of the film. Ooh, boy. I thought for sure Andy was gonna take that truck, ram it into Tiffany's, blow them all up to smithereens with the dolls, all of it. That would have been like the most heroic way he could have gone out. But what happened was he was taking the dolls, and Tiffany was there, man. Doll Tiffany showed up, stopped him, told him to keep driving. So looks like Andy's gonna be captured with Tiffany and all those dolls. I don't know how Andy's gonna get out of that, because that is a really tough situation. That's where it left off. Now look, I said there were two things Tiffany did that blew me out of my mind. Yo, can Nica just catch a break? I feel so sorry for Nica. Nica is probably up there with characters who have the worst treatment. Like up there with Nica is probably like Future Trunks. and then Nica is like probably like neck and neck. This dude Chucky took her legs before she was born, took her father before she was born. Need I go on? Took her sister, took her niece, took her mom. Yo, Nica has nobody left. And you mean to tell me Tiffany gonna come up in there and just take this chick's arms and oh my God, bro, just leave Nica alone, man. At this point, it's like, what else could go wrong for Nica? You know what I'm saying? What else could they possibly do? Because they're not killing her. And this is what confused me about that episode, right? Tiffany says she took away Nica's arms and legs because she didn't want Chucky to attack her. Now, remember what I said to you guys earlier about Tiffany letting Junior keep the Chucky doll. Why would you be worried about Chucky doing something to you in Nica's body, but then when the doll's right next to you in the car, you weren't worried about that? It just felt like a way for them to punish Nica for no reason. I don't know, man. I like Nica. I really do like Nica. She's one of like my top 5 favorite characters. But bro, like, just give the chick a break, man. Why would you fear Chucky when he's in Nica, but not when he's in a doll right next to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't make no sense. It just felt like they just wanted to punish Nica. That's all it felt like, man. I don't know, guys. I didn't like that, man. I did not like. I felt like that was just wrong. Not gonna lie, guys. It felt like that was kind of forced. I don't know. I maybe because I'm just biased and I like Nica, but I didn't like that at all, man. That was wrong, bro. That was so wrong. But this episode was really good. I'm not gonna lie, this episode was very good. I liked the action, I liked the pacing, I liked everything about this episode. It was great, except for that one problem I had with what happened in Nica, bro. But think about what I said. Let me know what you guys think about my comparison on that, because that didn't make any sense to me. So overall, what would I rate this episode? I mean, this episode kept me on edge. The action was good, the story was good, the pacing was good, the writing was good. I would say this episode was like, I would say it's a 9, guys. I would say it's a 9. I can't even lie to y'all. It was a good episode. Tragic, you know, it was hurtful to see what happened to my girl Nica, but at the end of the day, it was still a good episode. So those are my thoughts on it, guys. Let me know what you guys think about the episode. Let me know what you thought about what I said, though, when it came to Junior having the Chucky doll and then her fearing Chucky and Nica. So make sure you guys leave a like, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to share that video, because we're on that road to 1,000 subscribers, guys. I'm gonna be doing a season review this week, so make sure you guys are on the lookout. But other than that, guys, that's all I